Now, if there's one thing that grinds my gears, it's when a book doesn't do what it says on the tin. The Infused Cocktail Handbook. The essential guide to creating your own signature spirits and blends is definitely not an essential guide, nor does it teach you how to make your own signature blends or spirits. What it is a compilation of cocktail recipes that use infusions sent to the author by a bunch of bars around the world. The book begins with some pretty slight interviews with a handful of renowned bar managers about their bars and their infusion methods. I imagine the interviews were conducted over email, as it feels like you're just reading answers to a survey. There is no sense of a conversation, or any probing when the bartender mentions something interesting. That being said, it's in these interviews that you may gain some insight into infusion, as some of the bartenders drop a few nuggets of wisdom on the topic. Then it's straight on to the recipes. No intro on how infusion works, no guides, no detailing of methods or techniques, or how certain types of ingredients work in infusions. You get the recipe on one page, along with little icons of the ingredients, some of which are questionable, like a mini bottle of Campari to represent Angostura bitters. This is followed by a nice photo of the cocktail on the next page, then the infusion recipe used in the cocktail on yet another page. The drinks themselves are interesting, and some use inventive ingredients such as cakes and breakfast cereals, and they may provide some good inspiration for your own creations. If you're new to infusions, and you go through the process of making these recipes, I'm sure you'll learn a few things, but your knowledge will be inferred rather than taught by this so-called essential guide. If you are not just looking for a pure recipe book, then I think this book is best used as an ideation method for making your own recipes. For a good beginner-friendly crash course on infusions, there's a good chapter on them in Jeffrey Morgan Thaler's Bar Book. Or for more advanced infusion techniques, I'd recommend Liquid Intelligence by Dave Arnold. I think there is room in the market for an essential guide to infusions, but this isn't it. Please like and subscribe for more bartender book reviews.